guys, and welcome to Marie's Acrylic and Gel Nails here in sunny central Queensland. What I'm doing today is I have seen a lot of videos on the Unico Poop glitter mix, and while I don't know about the drama that is going on at the moment that surrounded and caused this to be made, and please, I don't want to know. No offense to anybody, but I don't do drama. I don't want to get involved in said drama. I'm definitely not going to be taking sides, but this really hit home to me, hence why I'm doing it. And I sort of thought, gee whiz, I'd love to do a glitter swap on bullying and cyberbullying, because this is what this really is. I know that the couple of fallings outs that I had, the first falling out that I had that involved, and a lot of you know who I'm talking about, that should never have happened that way. And the things that were being said, especially that was coming from that person's personal life, it could have destroyed them, and it's really, really wrong. And while that person has forgiven me, and to this day I still feel so horrible about it, the other person that's involved in it, that I'm no longer friends with them either, well, we've all moved on. On the grapevine I hear that they haven't, and that saddens me because I don't hold any animosity anymore. I'm not upset about it. It's even to the point where people have tried to explain it away as gossip. And if that's gossip, then it is so damaging and so hurtful, and it's just so wrong on so many levels, and I really, really do not condone it or agree with it or want it in my life. So I'm going to make a unicorn poop mix in support of what has been going on and what these ladies are trying to do. So I have this white iridescent glitter, and it is going to be my base. So I'm going to put in a good tablespoon of that in there. Now, this particular glitter mix, I can tell you where I got it from. It came in a pack. It was actually in some friend mail that I received from one of these women. It's actually the woman that I still don't really speak to, and I'm a bit iffy in saying her name because I'm not dragging her into drama or creating more drama, but this was in friend mail that she sent me. So, and I'm not using that being nasty. I'm using it because I'm sending a clear message that even though we had that drama, I'm not that hurt that I've thrown this stuff away or anything like that. I've just moved on. So then I have this rainbow shifting there, .008 white hexes. Very, very, very pretty. I don't know if the light's going to pick them up. And I've got my measuring spoons here, and I'm going to add a teaspoon of that. Yes, I am making a lot. So I've put that in. I'll just make sure my little container's lid is done up. And then I've got this diamond dust, and it's in gold. It's white, but it, oops, just shimmers gold, like my hand is covered in it, and it's, I don't know if the camera, I can't see that whether it's picking it up or not. So I'm going to put in a very, very heaped teaspoon of that diamond dust, and that is going to be my base, my white base for the mix. You know, those, the rainbow, the diamond dust in the gold, I got from Solar Dust. So I'll just give that a really good mix, and I'll hold it up to the camera so it's just really shimmery pretty, all different colours. So then I've gotten out some, these are black hollow hexies, again they're 0.008. Okay, so I want their sparkle and their hollowness, and I'm going to put in, sorry if I can get it, this is 1/4 teaspoon, and I'm just going to put that in. And I'm only putting in such a small amount because it is a fine glitter and I don't want it to overpower the white glitters. I've got some black hollow stars. Same thing, I'm just going to put in that 1/4 teaspoon of them. And I've got some black hollow dots there, 0.078. Again, I think if these are from Solar Dust, then they're from Glitter Unique, I think. I don't know. I did haul all of these last year or the year before when I did it. And I've got these hollow silver dots. They're 0.04. And I am going to, for some reason they're very glued down, put in again 1/4 teaspoon. It just wasn't filled up because for some reason this is statically stuck to the plastic, and it doesn't want to come out. So that might be a little bit more than that. Then I have, this is a holographic additive, and I'm going to add in 1/4 teaspoon of the holographic additive. Okay, this comes from the same place as the other. It's Fire Red, it's hollow hexies, and they're 0.040, and they're red, and I'm just going to put in a very full 1/4 teaspoon of them. Again, this black was gifted to me by someone that I no longer speak to. It's just a plain black, and I'm going to put in 1/4 teaspoon of that. Oops, I hope that didn't go anywhere. This is a little bit of flocking powder, and I'm just going to add 2 pinches of that. It's very, very pretty, just to give it a little bit of texture. sort of got a bit of a greenish tinge to it in the black, which will just give the eye some and give the mixer some more dimension. Now I haven't really mixed that in terribly well. I just wanted to have a look at the base that I've got going, which I love. I've got some white micro beads here, or clear micro beads. Just going to put a few of them in. And then I've got this that I got. It's a mix of coloured micro beads that I think I got them from someone else, that unfortunately, different person, that unfortunately we well, I just don't speak to them anymore. Drama, this kind of stuff is really bad for my pain levels, and I really want to stay away from it. So because that person really enjoyed that kind of thing, or was interested in that kind of thing, there was no animosity, it just ended. But all of this, these that are the pink purple I've just put in, and these that I'm about to put in, actually come from the same lady that I had the larger glitters from. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of the colours. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place. I've got some family stuff going on that's very, very sad. And I'm not really processing stuff very well today. So I'm just putting in a little bit of these bright colours. Opened that up the wrong way, so there's going to be a lot more of that fuchsia pink. There's some of this gorgeous bright iridescent orange that are, it's a really pretty colour actually. I've got a little bit of this blue. Yes, they seem to be making a lot of this, but I do plan on sending out some friend mail in the near future, and I'm thinking I might actually add all those white iridescent dots. Share the love, if that makes sense, and this is being made with a lot of love. And I'll put a little bit of brown because it is unicorn pooping. And I think the sentiment behind it, because I will use this mix myself, you know, about, hey, I might not speak to two of these ladies anymore. One of them, like I said, I do still speak to. I think the sentiment is beautiful behind it, that it, you know, I guess I'll get ribbed for that. But I personally think that it shows that I've grown up, or moved on, and it's not something that impacts or affects my life like that. Just very disappointed from everything that it created. So that's it so far. I hope the camera, I've got glitter everywhere, just flying up in the air. I Okay, then I bought this and I sent it over. It's some spangles and it's got some stars in white and purple and some fairies. And I'm going to try and avoid the fairies, but I want the stars and the little silver hearts that are in it. The pink and hearts, or they're not hearts, they're silver, they're little toadstools. Well, there you go. Actually, that's funny. I didn't realise they were toadstools, but now I do. That's actually quite humorous. So I'm just putting some of them in. Grab that fairy out. And I'll mix up in those stars and toadstools in my unicorn poop. And then every single one of these little baggies that I've got that I'm adding in comes from Jen's Nail World. And unfortunately, she is the lady I've been talking about that has been so blessed, and I am so blessed that she has accepted my apologies for my involvement, and we're able to be friends again. So they're just a teal iridescent circle, and they were hearts, and yeah, they were hearts. So I've got these bright purple, larger dots. Oh no, they're hexes. Sorry. Really hard to see. I've got these coppery hollow hexes. All she's got on the tag is that these were an extra, so from one of her grab bags. So I can't tell you what size they are. This is some black hollow tinsel. I love tinsel. And I want to put some neon colours in it just to brighten the mix up just that little bit more. So I'll put some stars in, and it's been a bit of a theme. I've got a lot of stars. I actually grabbed out some holographic Mickey heads, and I did see a lot of humour in that. Unicorn pooping out Mickey heads, and I've got so much holographic in it that I think I won't put the Mickey heads in. I won't put the skulls in, but I will put some of these ones in. So Jen sent me this gorgeous tealy blue iridescent. They look like they're hexes. Love the colour. So I'll put them in. Then I've got this light lime green. I've got these really pretty, they're not large, but as you can see it's a fairly fine mix. This will be the largest thing in it, and they're a dark blue Etsy. And lastly, I've got these really, really super fine yellow dots that I'm going to put in. So now I've got that all in, I'm going to give this a really good shake. And mix, so it really all mixes through. Because normally I'd put it in at my mortar and pestle and do it that way, but I'm not doing that with this mix. It is really super pretty and colourful. So this is my unicorn poop in support of stopping the drama that's happening in the nail community, and in support of supporting all these women on here saying enough's enough, we're all big grown-ups. This is ridiculous. So I'm just going to get out a little nail wheel, because I didn't think that far ahead, and I should have. Get a little jar out for my monomer.